Hi, everyone. I'm Austin Cap. This is Jess, and thanks for joining us for a Baptiste yoga flow. You don't have to know anything. We're just going to jump right into it. We'll get started in child's pose. Acknowledge yourself for clicking play or wherever you're finding this video or recording. And Jess, acknowledge yourself for being here on your mat. It takes something to practice. And know that you made a good choice to be here. Just give yourself a few more moments to really land in your child's pose. It's one thing to be physically present, and it's another to bring your brain, or your brain's here, but to bring your mental side of you here, to be here mentally. Get connected to your hands. Press them down into the mat. Okay, good. Pull the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together onto your spine. And take a deep breath in here. So inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Do that one more time. Breathe in through the nose. Like you're going to fog up a mirror. Open your mouth. Breathe out. Then this time, breathe in through the nose. Close your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Come onto your hands and your knees. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Look right between your 2 feet and really see a point wholeheartedly. And that could be your toes, that could be your legs, could be the back edge corner of your mat. It's not so important what you look at, but how you look at it. Give it your all attention, your whole heart, all you've got to focus on. And generate the sound of your breathing. So breathe in and out through your nose. That's it. Jess, you guys at home, you really want to breathe in a way that's going to shift your practice, shift you physically, and shift you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. The breath has that power. But you got to really get behind it, really generate it. Now press into both of your hands. And from your core strength, lift your tailbone up and back behind you. Drop your heels towards the mat. Good. Drop your skull towards the floor. And then bring your feet together to touch. Lift your right leg above you to the ceiling. Bend your upper knee. And stack your upper hip over your lower hip. Keep your upper foot engaged. You can point the foot or flex it, whatever works better for you. Pull up and into your core. Press down into both of your hands. Take a deep breath in. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Exhale it out. Bring your toes together to touch. Lift your left leg up above you. Bend your upper knee. Stack your hips. So upper hip, left hip on top of the lower hip. Think of it as a full body yawn. So really open, really expansive. Press down into the mat to open and lift yourself up closer towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll. Start with your feet. Lift your 10 toes off the mat. Stretch your 10 toes. Gently place them back down to the floor. And just how Jess is doing, you can make movements in your body. You could sway side to side like a tree, right? Like branches in the wind. Shake your head out, yes and no. Maybe go clockwise, counterclockwise. And add this in. Make some faces with your face, all right? Scrunch up, yeah. Just be willing to come apart, really. Really be willing to come apart, get messy, and we'll just let flow happen. Drop your hands to the floor. Walk your feet together to touch. Stand all the way up. Good. Take your arms above you and spin your pinkies in towards one another. So you have an internal rotation of your arms. Press into both feet. Lift up more, higher, higher, higher. Good, Jess. Drop your arms alongside of you. Bring your hands together to a prayer at your heart center. We'll take one Om together. Deep breath in. Om. Inhale. Let it all go. Reach your arms above you, extended mountain. Bow forward. Lift halfway up. Step back, high plank. And pause. We spend our whole days, right, rushing, trying to get somewhere. Get here fully. Pull the pit of your belly in and up to your spine. Soften your upper back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Full breath in. As you exhale, come forward and lower halfway down, chaturanga. You could drop your knees if you need to. If you don't need to, you'll stay. And then up dog, chest through. Look up. So look up, look up. Downward facing dog. Take your hips up and back. Land here. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Empty out all the air. Look forward to your hands and walk to the front of your mat. Bring your feet together. Lift halfway up. Bow forward, fold. Sweep up, extended mountain. Forward fold, bow. Drop your head down too as you go down. Good. Lift halfway up, flat back. Step back, high to low plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stretch your 10 toes across your mat. Best you can. And sometimes they may not even move, especially if your feet are all clumped together. But it's the intention that matters, to create space between your toes, space between your fingers, and really space between thoughts. Take a giant breath in. Through your nose, breathe out, get empty. Pull your belly to your spine, look forward. Walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Nice. Bow forward. Last extended mountain in the sun A here. Reach up. Forward fold, bow. Good. Halfway lift. Lengthen shoulders to your spine. And chaturanga. Step or walk or jump back. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Giant breath in. Full breath out. Pull your belly to your spine, look forward. Walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend your knees, chair. Draw your lowest ribs in. Sit back into the center of each heel. So find a tipping point here. Not so much so that you're going to tip over, but yeah, play your edge. Take your butt down and behind you towards the mat and see really how far you can go. Bypass the limits of the mind. Take your upper arm bones towards the back of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Big breath in. Forward fold, bow. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1. Step your right foot forward. Rise up. Press the 4 corners of both feet into the mat. And in your back foot, turn your inner ankle towards the back of your mat, outer ankle down towards the floor. So the instep is going to lift up a little bit. Good. Pull the right hip to the back of your mat, left hip forward. Breathe here in. Stay with me. Breathe here out. Last time, massive breath in, look up, reach towards the ceiling or the sky. Okay, chaturanga. Good work. Hands to the floor. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Remember, nothing forced. Allow your body to discover the pose using a finer attention, subtle energy. Press down into both feet. Work up through the legs. Pull the left hip, left lung back. Yep, right lung, right hip forward. Then spark up through your 10 fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Big breath in. Stretch up. Go up. Chaturanga. Low plank. Flow. Up dog. Down dog. Come from you are ready right now to flow. Move, breathe, and have your being from right now is all you've got. Make the higher call at every step. Breathe in. Breathe out. No air, look forward. Jump to your hands. Halfway lift or stay in the air. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair. Bow forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Rise up, low push-up, Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Move point to point, Chaturanga. With as much intention, upward facing dog, concentration, downward facing dog, and focus as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty out. Engage your muscles. Look forward. Hop. Feet to hands. Halfway up. Bow. Chair. So you're taking the lid off, so to speak. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Right side. Rise high. Go low. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Stretch your toes out. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty. No air, look forward. Jump, feet to hands. Halfway up. Bow. Chair. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Warrior one. Step, root rise. Chaturanga. Low. Up. Go back. Left foot forward, warrior one. From your core strength, shine bright. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Empty out. Good, yeah. Inhale. Exhale. One more flow. Big breath in. Empty out. Walk or jump to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Chair. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior one. Peak of the pose. Low push-up, Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward. Warrior. Powerful, expansive, expressive. Chaturanga. Really good, Jess. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Land right here. Nowhere else to be, nowhere else to get. This pose, this breath, this dog. Okay, feet together. Lift your right leg above you. Bend your upper knee. Stack your upper hip. Stay or flip. Now let the body inform how you want to move. Maybe you go for a wheel. Maybe you go for a little bit brighter expression, or maybe you pull it back a little bit. Let the body be the guide, drive the ship. Flip back over, high plank. Pause. Side plank. Drop your heels to the right, left hand up. You can keep the feet together as they are. If you're more inclined to take a higher expansion, take the upper leg up, you could drop your bottom knee to the mat and then add in breath. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, stretch up as high as you can. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Rise up. Bring your hands together to a prayer, Anjali Mudra. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Twist on your exhalation. That's it. Really get connected to your feet. Press the big toe mound and the pinky toe mound of your back foot into the earth. Send your back heel upwards and forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. In breath. Twist a little bit more on your out breath. And you'll find warrior two. Open up and around. Good. No rush. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Stretch your hands away from one another. Almost like, right, you had two people pulling you apart from the front. Yeah, to the right, to the back, a little groove, a little grooviness there. And then flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Go up and back. Extended side angle pose. You have the option. Take the right hand, your right forearm to your quadricep, or like Jess has, right, her right hand down to the mat on the inside of her front foot. Now, everybody, open up through your front leg. Really press, your front leg, front thigh bone towards the right pinky toe. And then go ahead, extend the upper arm forward. Reach forward for space, for expansion. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Big breath in. Chaturanga, low push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Ha. Ha. Breathe it out again. Good. Bring your feet together. Lift your left leg above you. Bend your upper knee. Stack your upper hip. Make the higher call. Stay or flip. And depending on what you need, that will inform where you go. Create your foundations. Hands, feet, core. Active. Engaged. Really fully here to play, experiencing yourself, the practice fully. Breathe in. Flip back over as you breathe out. Inhale. Side plank, open up. Think expansion from the bottom or lower hand through the upper arm. Expansion from your feet through the crown of your head. So you're opening physically all directions. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look up, stretch up high as you can. Chaturanga. Let it go. Up dog. Down dog. Crescent lunge. Step your left foot forward. Inhale as you rise up. As you exhale, drop your hips closer towards the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Join your hands together to a prayer at your heart center. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Now lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Twist on your out breath. Bring the whole body into the pose. Lift your back heel up and forward. A little more, Jess. That's it's the bad foot. That's okay. Jess has an injured foot. For you guys at home wondering what are we saying with the bad foot. And it's perfect, right? We'll work with right where you're at. Right? What comes on the flow or on the path is a part of the path. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, twist out. Warrior two. Establish your stance. So Jess adjusted her front foot, adjusted her back foot. You may need to do that at home. Then remember, lengthen forward. Yep. Backwards. Create space. Breathe out. Flip your front palm. Breathe in. Stretch up and back. Extended side angle. Take it moment by moment. Micro adjustment by micro adjustment. Stretch your 10 toes across your mat. Take your upper arm forward. Now with the upper arm forward, you're creating space through your lateral body from the hips to the pits. Right, creating space there. Really lengthen. Like you're gonna, right, almost like you're gonna come apart. And if you come apart, that's okay too. Now add in more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your belly to your spine. Breathe in. Work the twist. Breathe out. All right, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale out. Ha. 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 Just let it all go. Messiness sometimes is the way forward. I would probably actually say messiness all the time is the way forward. It's never perfect. Okay, breathe out. Walk or jump to your hands. Halfway up, bow, chair. Bring your hands together to a prayer. Breathe in. Twist on your exhalation to the right. Keep your hands together. And use the friction that you create from pressing your hands into one another to build tapas, which is heat. And with that inner heat, the inner tapas, twist more. Go for more. Ask for more of yourself, even when it feels like you're coming apart. Breathe in. Twist, breathe out. Chair. Bow forward. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Split your feet apart, hip width if they're not there. Drop your head as close to the floor as you can. Fuse your eyes to one point at the back of your mat. Drishti. Breathe. And muscular contraction. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. Pull all the muscles on your back in towards one another. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ungrip your toes. Chair. Join your hands together to a prayer at your heart center. Breathe in. Twist to the left. Pull your right hip towards the back edge of your mat. Send your left hip forward. Now as you do that, right, as you pull the right hip back, lengthen, press your right shoulder, right lung forward. Also create length through the spine, so chin tucked in a little bit. Keep adding in breath. From your feet, pull up and into your core. And then twist your chest up towards the ceiling or the sky. Breathe in. Open and twist. Breathe out. Chair. Bow. Split your feet hip width distance. Take your hands beneath your feet. So step on your hands. Gorilla. Gorilla asana. Lean in. Lean into the pose. And you'll see, right, if you can lean into the pose, you lean into this moment, you could take that with you anywhere and everywhere in your life. Okay, like whatever's here, I'll lean into it and know that I'll be okay. Breathe in. Open your mouth, let it go. Crow. With confidence, with trust, to take flight. And know, if you fall, you'll get right back up in the air. Press the inner edges of your feet towards one another. Good. Keep lifting your heels up towards your butt, up towards the sky. 5 more counts. Stay. 4. If you come out, you come right back in. 3. Pull in. 2. Good. Chaturanga. Step or jump back. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe all the way in. Breathe all the way out. Jump to your hands. Halfway up. Bow forward. Extended mountain. Eagle. Garudasana. So I love what Justice did. She gave herself freedom to get into the pose. So remember that wherever you're practicing, it doesn't have to be so stuck, right? So rigid. Add in the quality of water, the malleability. Soften through your upper arm bones, your upper back rather. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extended mountain. Eagle. Balanced action. What we call stira sukha. So there's effort. You're creating the pose with rigor, with effort. And then sukha, there's ease, softness. So you're not going to explode. You're not going to pass out. But you're still working your edge. Breathe out. Sweep up, extended mountain. Standing leg raise. Balance on your left leg. Grab for your knee or your big toe. Take your leg out to the right. Look to the left. Drop your right hip down closer towards the floor. So you have a neutral pelvis. Bring your upper leg back to center. Keep it in the air. Reach your arms above you. Yeah, if you come out, you're good. Airplane. I know it's intense, right? Being the practitioner on the mat, right, Jess? We've been filming a few of these. So thank goodness that you're at home where you're in the safety of wherever you're practicing. Bring your hands together, do a prayer at your heart center. Half moon. Left hand down. Make connection with your lower hand. So either it's on the floor, or if you have a block at home, you can use the block. Then from the lower hand and from the lower foot, rise and express way up, high towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Huge breath in. Bow forward, fold. 2 feet down. Take ragdoll. Grab for your opposite elbows. Shift your weight back and forth. And extended mountain. Standing leg raise. Balance on your left leg. No, your right leg. Grab for your left knee or your left big toe. Open your leg to the left. Gaze, look to the right. Shoulders relaxed. Still tall through the spine. Yeah, right there. Take your upper leg back to center. Reach your arms above you. Airplane. A little more sturdy on this side. And you'll see, too, each side, really each moment of the practice is brand new. So one moment of the practice is never going to be like a different moment of the practice. Join your hands together to a prayer. Half moon. Right hand down to the earth, the mat, the floor, whatever you can touch. Left hand. Reach it high above you. Energize your upper leg. So enthusiasm through the muscles in both legs. Pull into center line. Press down into your standing foot. And then from there, radiate out through your extremities. Take a huge breath in. Bow forward. Excellent. Ragdoll. Good. Good work. Tree. Find your way. You can take extended mountain and then get to tree, or you can go right into tree. An emphasis with the external rotation of your right thigh bone. So take it towards the back edge of your mat. Lift the front of your pelvis up towards your face as your tailbone descends towards the earth. Reach your arms above you. Fuse your eyes to one drishti point. Okay, breathe in, look up. Tadasana. Tree. Take the left leg externally rotated away from your body towards the back edge of your mat. Then neutralize the hips. Front of the pelvis up as the tailbone descends. Reach your arms above you. Yeah, and spin the pinky fingers in. Breathe in, look up, stretch up. Tadasana. Sweep your arms above you, extended mountain. Forward fold, bow. Halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, low push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. And work the principles we speak to in Baptiste yoga. Be intentional in creating the physical foundation of the pose. And then as a way from that, you wake up to something bigger than yourself. So out of the thinking mind into the true capital S self. Let that come out. Let that shine bright here. Breathe in. Twist open, breathe out. Stand all the way up. Face to the left edge of your mat. Pigeon toe your feet in. Bow over your legs. Side facing, wide-legged, forward fold. And let's take this variation. Walk your hands through your legs behind you. Keep walking them as far back as you can. And give yourself an assist. And so pull your chest close, or as close as you can to your thighs. They may even go through if you're really flexible, like Jess is right here. And take your pelvis forward. Yeah, that's it. Really lean in. Really lean into it. And add in breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift halfway up. Walk your arms, hands in front of you. Pyramid. Turn your front foot to 12 o'clock. Adjust your back foot in as needed. And turn your fingers towards the back edge of your mat. So take that hand expression, palms flat to the floor best you can. You could bend either or one of the knees if you need to. That may feel good too. And then press your sitting bones up and back behind you. Lengthen your spine away from your hips. Lift halfway up, flat back. Twisting triangle. Get connection with your lower hands, your left hand and your 2 feet. Pull both thigh bones towards one another. Press your sitting bones towards the back edge of your mat. Then through the torso, lengthen your spine forward. Twist your chest up above you towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Yep. Breathe out. One more. Huge breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Warrior 2, look in front of you, drishti. Straighten your front leg. Triangle. Press the mound of the big toe firmly into the mat. The default, right, the mound of the big toe and the front foot wants to come up. Don't do that. Press the mound of the big toe down. And your back foot, pinky toe edge, root it down so the instep lifts up. Then expand through or from your center out through your extremities. Breathe in. Pull in, open, and twist more. Stand up. Face to the right edge of your mat. Pigeon toe the toes in. Bind your hands behind you and take namaste hands. So you can either take prayer hands upwards or downwards. Pull your shoulders together onto your spine. Good. Breathe in. Bow forward with your hands bound. Legs like steel. Firm. Muscles active. It's like you're making a fist through the muscles, especially in the muscles around your thighs. Drop your head as close as you can towards the floor. And let it hang loose. Rise all the way back up to standing. Keep the hands bound. Turn your front foot forward. Hop your back foot in. Namaste, front facing forward fold. Bow over your front leg. Yeah, so the torso drapes forward over the front leg. Spine, as long as you can lengthen it, pull. It's almost like pull it out from the hips, crown of the head, like metal, right? Like, or if it was like metal, it's so heavy, moving towards closer to the floor. Release your bind, drop your hands to the mat, lift halfway up, twisting triangle. Ground into Mother Earth, both feet down, pull up and into your core. Radiate out through your arms and extremities. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, open, twist. Fill up your lungs. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Up dog, downward facing dog. High plank, roll forward. And take shoulder taps here. So shift the weight back and forth. You'll take your right hand to your left shoulder. Then just switch your left hand to your right shoulder. Go for 20. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2. Smiles good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. High plank. Stay. Set your eyes, one point. Concentrate all you can on that one point. Feel your body in space. Pull the pit of your belly in and up to your spine. Come forward and lower halfway, slowly down, and then lower all the way down. Okay, relax. Turn your head to the left. A little core strength. Turn your head to the right. Thank goodness you're practicing at home or right now. It is right now, wherever you're practicing. So yeah, thank goodness that you're practicing. Turn your head in the opposite direction. I can't say this enough. The practices, yoga, meditation, life-saving. Get us away from all the junk, all the internal chatter, worries, stresses of life, and really get connected to right here, right now. This is it. Locust. Bring your forehead to center. Rise on your inhalation. Come up. Reach your hands behind you as far as you can. Stretch your toes out. Create some space there. And lift your heels high above you. 5 counts. Broaden through your collarbones. 4, take the sides of your neck up. 3, thigh bones off the mat. Okay, 2, lower all the way down. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Rise up. Press your pubic bone down into the mat. And now little by little, come up further or lift up further. Your ribs, peel 1 or 2 or 3 sets of ribs off the mat. Your shin bones, lift them up and back behind you and relax with what is ever happening for you in the pose. 10 more counts. Stay on purpose. 9, thigh bones in towards one another. 8, 7, spine through to the chest. 5, go. 4, high as you can. 3, 2, and release. Gentle windshield wipe your legs side to side. Upward facing dog. Little hint of a smile. Little hint. Downward facing dog. Ha. Ha. Breathe it out again. Set up for bridge. Earth to Jess. Set up for bridge. All good. So bridge, all good. Jess took a little camel. Doesn't matter. Just doing a little extra. Remember, what shows up on the path is a part of the path. So you'll set up for bridge. Jess, you'll set up for bridge. You at home, you'll set up for bridge. Really, right? It's not wrong. Embody that. Give up that something's wrong. And yeah, what happens to be, it's here. Energize your feet. Get connected. Yeah, root down into the earth. Pull the pit of your belly in and up to your spine. And shimmy your shoulder blades in towards one another, even a little more. Press them down, your shoulder blades, into the mat. Lift your pubic bone above you, above you, above you. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Breathe out. Okay, take a giant breath in. Open your mouth. Get empty. And your choice, bridge or wheel. Be intentional with what you choose. Press down into the earth. And strong arms, strong legs as your foundation. Lift your chest as high as you can. Go for a breakthrough. Get a little uncomfortable. 5, stay. 4, spin your thigh bones towards the floor. 3, 2, lower down with ease. All right, so enter and exit the pose with as much ease as possible, even as you're playing your edge. Set up for your next pose, bridge or wheel. Press down into the earth. Rise, come up. 5 counts. 4, lift the front of your pelvis up towards your face. 3, tuck your tailbone beneath you. 2, lower all the way down. Oh. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Empty out. Come up. Bridge or wheel. Don't let your head hang so loose, right? So you still want the chin engaged, or you pull your chin in towards your chest a little bit and find an expression. Jess is lifting one leg at a time and changing, and maybe you're just staying in your bridge or your expression of wheel. That's where you maybe feel like you're coming apart a little bit. But stay. 5 more counts. We're holding this one a little longer. Press down into the floor. 4, pull up and into your core. 3, highest expression, highest point of the pose. 2, okay, come down, Supta Baddha Konasana. So heel to heel. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. The edge, or that place where you kind of feel like things are a little shaky, unsure, uncertain, scary place to be, powerful place to be. And trust that you'll be able to navigate any circumstance you find yourself in. So it's why coming on the mat is one of the most powerful transformative experiences that we can have. We move ourselves in different ways. We breathe in a way different than we would if we were just living our life unconsciously. And we really develop deep inner strength to face the uncertainty of life. Open your eyes, happy baby. Rock side to side. Be mindful of your breath. Meditate on the connection between your hands and your feet. Let go of your feet. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And like a real hug, though, like someone you haven't seen for months. And you're like, oh, it's so good to see you. Right? You deserve that level of self-love for yourself. Then take your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers, elbows wide. Take your shoulders off the mat. Yeah, a little bit. And then lengthen your feet or straighten your feet above you. And then pulse your chest up towards your feet. Go slow for a count of 10. 1, and go down. 2, and go down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep your arms as they are, bend your knees, bicycles, opposite knee to opposite elbow for 30. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. Go. 1, 2, 3. Do the full 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward. Stay up, boat. Spine in towards your chest. Upper arm bones towards the back of your mat. Create space between all 10 of your fingers, all 10 of your toes. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Half pigeon right side. Did we do 30 abdominal twists? Okay, I just want to check. I'm like, did we do 30? I hope we did. Okay. Reach your arms in front of you as far as you can. And create connection between your knuckles and the floor beneath you. And I love this expression of half pigeon with the bow forward. Well, with the bow forward, right? It's a symbolic gesture to bow down to life, to the present circumstances that we find ourselves, and offer ourselves to them. And kind of invite in, like, of myself, I can only do so much. But if I surrender a little bit, ask for help, reach out from forces of the universe, people in my life, know that things will and can shift. Help is on the way. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon, left leg forward. Settle in. It takes a little bit of effort to settle in. So you use the effort to create the form of the pose, the form of the posture. And then you also add in the surrender, softening where there doesn't need to be tension. Breathe in and out. And really focus on the exhalations more than the inhalations. With breath work, or pranayama, or breathing in our practice, the inhalations will come if you allow yourself to exhale fully. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Double pigeon. Ground your sitting bones into the mat and bow forward. Just give yourself space here to breathe, to feel. to be. And if sometimes that looks like coming apart, then that's what's needed. I was sharing with Jess before, and I'll share with whoever's watching this. Yesterday, just found my breaking point. Really just broke down, hysterically cried. I was like, whoa, I need some help. With everything from uncertainty around like what the yoga path will look like, to things in my family I'm working with, the uncertainty with COVID, doubts of myself, all my stuff. And it was actually, even though it was really uncomfortable and not my preference at the time, an access for me to get somewhere different. So really just embracing, allowing things to come apart if they come apart, things to get uncomfortable if they get uncomfortable. And knowing that you, the capital S self you, will be more than okay. And all that other stuff, the temporary stuff, anything that doesn't belong, will fall away. And you'll emerge on the other side transformed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly sit up. Reverse your legs, double pigeon. Keep the rigor of the practice. Don't let it go to slop. Toes active. Still engaged from the skin to the muscle to the bone. A gentle contraction in. Let nothing stand between you and your breath. No worries, no thoughts. Yeah, they'll come. But your commitment to your breath is greater, right? Your commitment to your awakening is greater than all of those fickle, petty things. Yeah, then you'll see you let go of more and more as you sit deeper in the pose. You sit deeper in your being. Empty out. Slowly sit up. Seated forward fold. Grab for your feet, bow forward. Press your heels away from your body and press your thigh bones down towards the mat, the floor beneath you. Really drop your head. Yeah, just let it go. We spend so much time trying to keep things together. But it takes true strength to surrender, true strength to let go. And trust in something really great. Slowly sit up. Plant your hands behind you. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank. And press down into your hands and feet. Lift your hips above you, high as you can. A few more counts. Press your thoracic spine in towards your chest. Relax your jaw. Take a huge breath in. Open your mouth. Lower down to the mat. Lay down. Yeah, lay down here. And you'll take waterfall. So take your legs up, lower back either to the block if you have a block, or if you don't have a block at home, lower back will stay on the mat. So you have an L shape with your body, and close your eyes. A restorative, restful inversion here. And put your attention, or keep putting your attention on your breath. Nothing to do but to keep getting here. Here. Fully as open as you can, as vulnerable as you can. Drop the mask. Drop your armor. Just be. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Slowly lower your feet to the mat. If you have a block, remove the block. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Drop your knees to the right. Look to the left, supine twist. Switch sides. At this point of practice, you can let go of Ujjayi breathing, any forced breathing, and also any tension in the body. So relax your body fully. Bring your legs back in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Hug yourself. Love yourself. Savasana. Drop everything. Put your attention on listening. Be as still as you can be. Savasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your eyes closed and roll over to your right side into a fetal position. Acknowledge yourself for showing up to your mat. And trust. Trust that good things are around the corner. Slowly press yourself up to a seat. Keep your eyes still closed. Bring your hands together to a prayer at your heart center. Breathe out. One Om. Bring your hands to your forehead, third eye center. Tap in. And bowing to one another, we say, Namaste. Good work. Good work at home or wherever you are. Thanks for practicing with us. We'll have way more videos coming soon, and we'll see you next time.